Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. So, 7 days from right now, as I'm even recording this, day one of the National will be over. And we'll be in the midst of some kind of get-together, trade night, or whatever it may be. Because I'm expecting that when it gets dark, there'll be more trading. To some extent, there may be even trading when the sun comes up, but that won't be me. So anyway, what I want to go over tonight is my signage falling apart. No, I don't want to go over that. Just some final thoughts, as this will probably be the last episode before I start with my recaps. However I decide to go about that, I obviously, you know me, I like to off the cuff it. So what I want to do tonight, right now, is go over my stack, my grading stack. So all four companies, third-party graders, have announced that they will be slabbing cards on site, grading cards on site, where you would be able to take them home. They call it end of show. Obviously, this feature is a little more costly, especially depending on your grader of choice. But I've always been a big fan of this because the cards I want to get slabbed, usually I just buy them slabbed, but there are cards that I don't have slabbed that I would like to have slabbed, but I don't want to have them in the mail system again. Now, I was able to get them in the first place, so I don't want to have to. Even the fact the one option you can do at the show is drop them off, and then whichever company it is you choose would take them back to their offices, grade them, and then mail them to you when they're finished. Don't know how long this would take. It varies by company. Also, the fact that, all four companies will pretty much be not working next week. I'm sure they say they will be, but let's be real about it. They'll be representing themselves at the National. So by the time they haul everything back to their respective locations and get settled in and get logged in, you're probably looking at another week before you even get logged in, if you're into that type of thing. I'm not, because the cards I want to get graded that I'm going to show tonight are low numbered for the most part. I would say majority of these are under 100, numbered to 100 or less, so they would not be, it's safe, the mail's safe, you never know. So, but you'll have insurance and you'll get your money back. You know what? Some of these, you'd have a bunch of money, but you can't find. And some of these were gifts. Some of them are just really, really difficult to find. So I'd rather not risk. That's just me personally. That's my feeling on the matter. I've had some of these for quite a number of years, some not. And for that very reason, because I was waiting. I've been doing this a long time, as of most of you, so what's another couple years to get it graded? You had to wait till the proper opportunity presented itself. And let me go over the price structures for the four companies. We'll go from highest to lowest. Talking about basic, I think that the price point for each company actually depends on the assigned value of your declared value, of your card. So I always look at it from the budget. Some of them are, I think PSA is $24.99 and less. Like I said, it varies, but I'm just going to give you the base price for the cheapest available option per company. Now, PSA, the cheapest available price per card to get it back to you at the show is $150 a card. I believe it was $250 last year, but now it's $150. And to me, that's ridiculous. Nothing, not to say that the cards I'm going to show are worth $150. A lot of them are over that, but to me, that's not worth it. And I have no problem saying that. Their lines are going to be busy. They're going to have plenty of business. They're not going to miss me. The second highest might come as a shock to some of you is BGS. BGS is charging $100. That's their base, their low level. $100. Well, you know my feelings on BGS. Third highest is the last one to announce, and it was just the other day. I want to say it was late last week. They announced they were going to do it, and then they didn't even announce the price till the other day. That's SGC. Their end of show rate is $35 a card, which is not bad. Not bad at all. And the last company I would consider is CGC. And I know a lot of people feel a lot of ways about CGC, but their entry point is $20. That's right, I didn't misspeak there. It's $20 a card. Now, as I had spoke before in a couple episodes ago, that I was hoping that one of them would come in the $25 mark. I knew it wasn't going to be PSA, but we can hope, right? So I figured, you know what, $25 a card to get it done at the show, bring it there myself, bring it home with me. And I'm flying, so that, also space issue, was a good deal. $25, I'll pick out 20 cards I want to get graded, have a good time, have these cards also as a memento of going to the show, other than actually owning them. Because when I'll look at it, oh yeah, I got that graded at the 2023 show, because I still have, the last time a friend of mine asked me, when was the last time I had anything graded? And that was 2016, the Atlantic City show. Because back then, you could use your PSA membership vouchers. I know that might be a foreign concept to some of you. But when you re-upped your PSA membership, you were given, depending on what year it was, between 8 and 15 vouchers in your level of membership. But they did away with that because they don't need it. But yes, so I used my vouchers on some submissions, and I believe some crossovers as well. But this is 2023, and those days are long gone. So I was happy to hear when CGC announced it's going to be $20 a card. Especially, when PSA was already known it was $150, then we found out BGS was $100 and SGC was $35. So let me go over the stack here. Talk a little bit about them. There's the stack. This is a stack of 25, so I figured, you know what, if I was willing to do 20 cards at $25 a piece, that's the same as doing 25 cards at $20 a piece. It's the same price. Why not, right? And again, I get it, space is carrying them. But anyway, let's get on with the show. So first up, we have the 2008. These are the ones, and I had gone over those big stacks of cards, and I whittled it down to these 25. So this is from the 2018 update. Ichiro is his last flagship card. This is the first year they did the Independence Day parallels, and obviously this is the red, white, and blue, which after this release going forward they remove the blue for some reason, but 19 looked good with the stars in red but no blue, and then after that not so much. But yeah, these are numbered to 76 each year. Now this card here was gifted to me by a friend of mine, and he found it on the, I want to say this was at the 21 show. It was either the 19, no, that was too soon. It had to have been the 21 show. So he found this on the floor. I had been looking for it, and he had been looking for it. I want to say he told me what he paid, 15. He found it in like one of those value boxes. I think it was $15. So, actually, and we were talking about it at the YouTube get-together, which we're going to do again this year on Thursday night. I'm sure you've seen Mike's video about all that information. But he told me what he paid, and then I think I offered him $50 on the spot, and he said no. I said, well, how about $100? He said no. And then later that night, he wound up gifting it to me. So thank you, sir, for that. That's a fantastic gesture. Very happy to have this slabbed up. Can't wait to see how it grades. Then again, let's be honest, the grades aren't all that important, especially for... I'm of the belief that a low number card, the assigned grade matters even less. Because of the popularity of this insert, this parallel set, trying to find another replace would be very difficult. From the same set, I have the Camo or Memorial Day parallel. These are numbered to 25. Can't remember. I bought this, obviously, but I can't remember how much it was. But good luck trying to find another one. And then you add in the mania that 2018 Topps update is. So that adds another layer to the finding these again onion. Here's the Topps Black from the same release. These are numbered to 67, and those go up by one each year. Here's the this is from Series 1. This is the first Indy parallel that he had with the Miami Marlins. Then we have a 2010 Topps Black. That's number 259 right there. So this is a 13-year-old Topps Black parallel that are, numbered to 59. Here's the 2015 from Topps Update. This one's numbered to 64, and this is his return to Topps because he left after 2012. He didn't have a Topps card again until 15. So we missed out on 2 years of Topps Black Ichiros from 13 and 14. Let's see. I'm just going to get this slabbed up. I do own a PSA 9, which I'm contemplating trading. Been doing a lot of thinking about doing some trading. We'll see. Some big boy trading. Thinking about it. I might bring them with me and chicken out, but can't go wrong with a rookie card parallel refractor of Ohtani. This is from the 2022 MLB Players exclusive from the stadiums. These were given out in packs at the stadiums if you spent X amount of dollars at the team store. And obviously it's gold. I love gold. And it's numbered to 50. So yeah, it's not that easy to locate. Who knows how many of the 50 actually are in circulation? That's a discussion for another day. 2023 Series 1 Topps Black. Ohtani. These are, it's a difficult number to see, but these are numbered to 72 this year. From Series 1, I don't have a Series 2. Here's a 2020 blue refractor Ohtani. This might not grade out so well. There's something going on that like a dimple or something in this area, but I want to get it slabbed up anyway. I actually own a CSG 9 of this card, and these are numbered to 150, so they're not that many to go around, and they've actually been going up a lot recently. From 2018, Bowman's Best insert, rookie year insert, baseball's best, paying homage to the 98 release. These are just mega shiny. I just can't wait to see this in the best plastic in the game, CGC. Just an amazing card. Nice follow through. Here's a couple that I haven't shown on the channel in a while, but these weren't in the stack that I showed, but I think they're worthy, the next two. 2017 Optic Hollow Patrick Mahomes parallel, rookie year parallel. And the 2018 Luka Optic parallel, rookie year. And then filling out the forms for this, I should have realized this, but I never really did. They're both card number 177. It's difficult to see on the Luka, but they're both card number 177. That's pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, this wasn't in the initial preview either, but 2019 Topps Chrome Blue Refractor Acuna, numbered to 150. I'm fortunate to have the gold refractor. I think this will look nice next to it. I actually have the gold Topps Black as well. This one I did show, I believe. 2017 Crosby UD exclusives, numbered there on the bottom to 100. Holding the cup. It's a very popular base card to begin with, and then you add the tough to find hobby exclusive, UD exclusive parallels that are numbered to 100. And as time goes on, these become even more difficult to find. They go into collections. They remain in unopened wax. Next up, from 2023 Topps, we have two of the Pujols last final Topps flagship card, numbered to 72 on the back. Full stats on the back, which is nice. So, yeah, two of those. See how those turn out. Next up, I went with this 2011 Topps Chrome. It's something atomic, crystal atomic, I think it's called, or something. And it's it's the atomic, essentially. And these are, the cool thing about this particular copy, and these are numbered to 139, but as you can see, this one is number 12 of 139. And I've had this one, I was trying to think of this earlier. I paid up for this. I've probably had this about 8 years, 7 or 8 years. But I paid up for it knowing it was the uniform number. I know some people think that's crazy, but this is probably my favorite Tom Brady flagship image just because it has the old Patriots uniform. These were not in the preview stack, but I thought it was a good idea because I have spoken on this. I did an entire episode dedicated to this release, and it's the 2022 Topps Chrome Gilded. This is the mini diamond refractor. These are numbered to 50. The regular gold refractor is numbered to 99. The mini diamond, which to me, this is like if Topps Chrome gold refractors had a baby with 2011 Topps Update diamond parallels, this is what it would look like, and I just think these look great. There's Ruth. There's Gehrig. Just so much shine. And like I said, they're numbered to 50. There's Wagner. Ty Cobb. And of course, Hank Aaron. So yep, my current love of Topps Chrome, gold refractors that are numbered to 50. That's probably of the generic things I'm looking for at the show. Gold refractors, non-gem mint gold refractors, numbered to 50. Obviously, a lot of the players you see here, but I'm actually, open to just about every superstar. Then I've got a couple of, I've shown these, couple of autographs to round out the 25. There's John Locke. Terry Quinn is John Locke from the Lost Archives set. And of course, Rick Grimes from the Cryptozoic series, Season 2 release. Of course, on cards. I would not buy stickers of these guys. If I'm going to collect autographs, it's going to be on card or not at all. So there's the 25 I picked for my stack, my submission stack. And since with the show so near, I really don't want mail piling up while I'm away. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I had gotten to looking to some other stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a couple cards I remember I had that might be best to get slabbed up. And I came across one card that I totally forgot that I owned, which is funny enough, because they were in these, here's a spoiler, but I've shown this before, but they were in these $2 Magic the Gathering binders I got. Well, probably early in the pandemic, somewhere around there. But $2 for 10 9-card sheets already in its own binder. The art doesn't really matter because it holds the cards. Excuse me. So I'm adding, as of this recording right now, I'm adding 6 more cards. As I sit here trying to avoid eBay, I start thinking of other cards maybe I should add, but like I said, space is an issue. Trying to carry these all home. So the next 3 cards I really remind me of some special times I spent with my close friends during the pandemic, discussing all these possible avenues of collecting. So here's from the 2020 Chronicles release, the Select Gold Prism Richard Petty, the Racing Goat. And these are numbered to 10. and then 2 copies of the 2020 Prism, which, actually uses the same picture. Cheesy enough. It's cropped a little different, but it's the same image. Now, the really cool thing is I don't know, look, you can see the etching on the hat, the etching on his jacket. Like SDP is etched. Like this just amazing looking in person. Now the cool thing, like this, the Select Chronicles is card number 7. Whoop-de-doo. But what they did for this release is he is number King. That's his card number, King. So it'll be on the flip, King. So yeah, there's 10 of these, and here's 2 of them. So happy to own 2. I bought these raw on eBay when the product came out, or shortly thereafter. So number 3 and number 7. But yeah, really gonna be happy to have these slabbed up. Like I said, it reminds me of those times. Of course, from those times, I've spoken about it on the channel. That here's a Messi gold refractor from 1819 release. It looks like 19 to me, but and yes, it's numbered to 50. This was almost embarrassed to say out loud what this cost, but I think I've mentioned it before. Is the price of one blaster, old school blaster. No etching on this, of course. And during that same time period, I picked up this 1718 blue refractor, numbered to 150. But it looks really good. Obviously, the 18 design has become a classic 5 years later. Hard to believe it's been 5 years. And the last one, that's 30, so there's one more, at least so far. Of course, that may change because it's Wednesday, and I've still got days to go before I leave, and trying to avoid eBay. So you start thinking, whoa, maybe I should get that graded. But anyway, looking through those 9-page binders, I found this card, which I totally honestly don't have any recollection buying. And it's from 2021 Topps Chrome Shohei Ohtani blue refractor. And yep, numbered to 150. I totally don't remember buying this. I'm happy I did, but if I'm being honest, I probably didn't pay very much because he's not hitting. Trying to loosen up on that, but it's difficult being that I'm an old man pointing at the cloud, shaking my fist at the clouds. It's sometimes difficult to make that change. But at the end of the day, it is an Ohtani card, and he does both of those things quite well. So I hope that, if you see me, say hello. I'm not going to do it. John, I'm not going to say it. You finish it. But, okay. I hope to see all of you guys next week at the show. Get together Thursday night. Go see Mike's channel for all the deets. If you see me walking on the floor, absolutely say hello. Let's take pictures. Let's have a great time.